Hi guys, welcome to this video where we're going to be learning how to rationalize the denominator. So remember from our previous video, if they give you something like this is the same as separating this as root 81 divided by the root of 2. But then guys, always look at what is under the root. Is it a perfect square? If it's a perfect square, you can go ahead and get the square root. So the root of 81 is 9. So this is the same as writing it as 9 divided by the root of 2. Now, what they want you to do is make sure the denominator is not irrational. Is not multiply the numerator by root 2, multiply the denominator by root 2, right? And what will this give you? 9 times root 2 gives you 9 root 2. And then root 2 times root 2 gives you root 4, yeah? And the square root of 4 is 2. So this gives you 9 root 2 over 2. So I have rationalized the denominator. It doesn't have a root anymore. It's just 2. So this is the answer. Let's look at another example. They're giving me this root 4 divided by 10 root 3. So all I have to do is rationalize the denominator. All I'm going to do is multiply the denominator by root 3 and the numerator by root 3. So multiply the numerator by root 3, denominator by root 3. First of all, what is root 4? The square root of 4 is 2. So this gives you 2 root of 3 divided by, don't forget the 10. And what is in the root is now 9. But the root of 9 is 3, right? So 10 times 3 giving you 30. So divide by 30. Remember, what is outside the root can reduce each other by 2 once, by 2, 15. So you end up with root 3 out 15 as your answer, right? Let's look at another example. So first of all, the trick is always reduce what can be reduced first. So if you look at what is outside the root in this example, there is a 4 and 6. These have common factors. So by 2, you get 2 root of 5 divided by 3 root of 2. So I've reduced this by 2, I get 3. I've reduced this by 2. Now I'm going to rationalize the denominator. This root 2, I don't want the denominator to have a root. So I'll multiply root 2 down. And this would give me 2 root 10. 5 times 2 gives you root 10. And then down you have 3. Root 2 times root 2 gives you root 4, which is, the square root of 4 is 2. So 3 times 2. And this gives me 2 root 10 divided by 6. But by 2 I get 3. So I end up with root 10 out of 3 as our answer. And that is the final answer. And then here, we still do the same thing. So here the two ways of doing it. You can first simplify the 12, but I would rather not. That will make the solution longer. So I'll go ahead and rationalize the denominator. I'll multiply the numerator by the root 12 and the denominator by the root 12. This is the numerator, this is the denominator. So what I will end up with is 5 times 12 gives me 60. So 4 root of 60 divided by 12. Okay, so remember, what is the root of 60? Can you think of two numbers? Multiply them, get 60. One being a perfect square. We have 4 and 15. But before you deal with that, this 4 can reduce 12. So by 4 once, by 12, 3. And this will give me, remember, the root of 4 times the root of 15 gives you the root of 60. But the root of 4 is 2. So this gives you 2 root of 15 divided by 3. Now, guys, don't make a mistake of dividing 15 by 3. Why? Because 15 is under a root, 3 is not. So they cannot really reduce each other. So this will be your final answer.